What is up, YouTube universe and beyond? Trey here, bringing you another edition of Job Corps 411. Let me go ahead and turn off that background noise because I'm watching Scarface, and it's a pretty decent movie. I say decent because I'm seeing the TV edited version where they replace the curse words with stuff like forget or homie, and really painful to watch. So, on to the video. Today I'm going to talk about travel, what you need to know about Job Corps, and how their travel system works. Let me go off by starting off the fact that Job Corps' travel booking information, their booker, is fucking broken. Not the best booking system. Given they are giving a lot of discounts because they constantly have to travel students back and forth all the time, from breaks to transferring new students to center. They put thousands upon thousands of dollars into the transportation system. However, the main gripe and concern that I always get about travel information regarding Job Corps is the fact that their traveling system works whenever it's convenient for them. Say that you just completed your trade, and instead of just leaving Job Corps, you decided you want to take up another trade. Well, besides the paperwork process that goes between getting your documents sent from one center to the other, there's also travel information. You don't get an exit date until the week of till you leave. That is pretty scary, because all this time you still have to go through center culture and all their procedures, keep your room tidy, keep up a dorm score, all that good shit, until finally they say, okay, now you can leave. When it comes to traveling, there's two types of transportation that Job Corps tends to rely on. One is the good old Greyhound bus. And let me just say from experience, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. When you're transporting cargo, it's convenient, but when you're just trying to get from one place on your state to another, or just to another state, it's very frustrating. You could be traveling up to like 4 hours, and it's such a pain, dude. It's such a pain just to go and get a bus ride to one place to another. It's so aggravating. Not to mention how you can fall asleep on the bus and then wake up, you see the bus is still moving, like we're not there yet. And finally, the biggest gripe I had with the Greyhound system was the long wait times. All these long intervals that we had to just wait at that bus stop until the next bus came to take us to our final destination. And don't get me started on actually getting someone on center to come and get you. It's so maddening how they make us wait so many times. All the constant waiting. It would have just been faster to fly us out. Sure, it might not necessarily be cheaper, but yeah, plane travel all the way, which I'm about to get to now. Transportation method number 2, flying. That has to be my favorite mode of transportation myself. And before somebody say, oh Trey, isn't airplane travel dangerous? I mean, what if fucking Iris wanted to take over the airplane and they fucking crash and die? Okay, one, it's Isis, not Eris. Eris is the Egyptian sky god. Well, Isis is, again, another name for god, but really nowadays she's just used to refer to Goat Fuckers International. Anyways, with airplane travel, it's a lot less stress, but you understand that they are much more strict, and rightfully so. They are a lot more strict when it comes to getting you to your transport destination. They'll do it, and they'll do it on time most of the time. What I mean by that is because of weather being the main master of air travel, sometimes there might be a delay. If it looks like it's gonna rain, you can expect to wait there for at least an hour. But it's nowhere in comparison to waiting at a Greyhound station where you're stuck at that one location on the ground while you wait in the airport. You have an airport, bro. They have a couple of stores there. You can go virtually anywhere. With the airports, of course, you have to be careful what you bring. And here's my rule of thumb when it comes to air travel. Everything that you think they're not going to let you sneak on the plane, put it in your check bag. That's the best way I can describe it. You get to carry 2 luggage bags with you for free. You got the carry-on, which goes with you on the plane, and you got the check bag that goes on a whole different mode of transportation to your destination. I recommend using the check bag. If you got lotion, put it in the check bag. You got mouthwash, put it in the check bag. You got cables and whatnot, you might be able to get that into the checking. If not, put it in the check bag. Be smart with the packing. Don't bring in like an entire month's worth of different clothes, because in reality you only end up changing your clothes like for the week. You only need to pack a week worth of clothes when you're going to Job Corps, really. So if you're packing that light, you have room to put in extra stuff in your check-in bag. Make sure you do that, and that way you're able to go through TSA a lot faster and have to worry a lot less about carrying everything every step you go. Especially if you have to go to 2 airports, yeah, you are going to want to carry, I don't know, a backpack. That's what's my preference anyway. If you're a girl, you obviously have the option to use a purse, or a guy, you know, no judging over on my end, you know, you do you. That's not my business. But anyways, you make sure your check bag is something you're comfortable with carrying for the next 2 to 3 hours, because that is going to be your main bag, really. Everything else will be in the check bag, which is on a whole different plane that's going to the same destination. And if you just happen to be at the destination later, don't worry, nobody's gonna steal your check-in bag. They have it locked away in the little security booth. Bring in the checked-in ticket number that they give you when you get the bag checked, and you can just pick up your bag from there. I have experience with airplane travel, and it's by far my favorite mode of transportation as far as convenience. But my main complaint about air travel is always the ear popping. I hate that. It always makes my ear aggravated when it just pops in. The ear juices goes back in and out of my ear. Not physically, just inside my ear, the ear canals and whatnot. So I recommend make sure you have a pair of headphones, preferably the ones that go over your ear, because when it goes in your ear, it doesn't do anything but just makes things worse. Other than that, I pretty much think that should cover everything. I don't have anything to say except if you're going to Job Corps, good luck and have fun while you're traveling, because that's the most fun you're going to get. And from someone like myself who don't travel that much, that was probably my most favorite memories of Job Corps, being able to travel from place to place, from Florida to Missouri to Georgia, and all back and forth again. Hell, one time I even flew to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Although it wasn't nearly as long or as memorable as I would like it to be, at least I got to say I was able to travel there, which the adventure is in the journey, not so much the destination. Or as so am I to believe. Well, that's the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me just go on a tangent about traveling information. Some of this is stuff you might already know, while other stuff is just stuff that I thought you might like to know, because I'm a nice guy, and I care about you, dude. You know, you going to Job Corps, you doing something that is going to help you out, and I respect that. I really do. And, you know, I respect those who subscribe to me. You know, subscribe if you want more content, by the way. I respect those of you who give me a like, you know, appreciate the information. And you know what I really respect? I really appreciate those of you who actually go out and share these videos, you know, spread the knowledge. I especially appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. In the long run, I'd like to thank you all for watching the video. Make sure you tune in next week, get a new video then. Until next time, take care, and yeah, peace.